Hot take, but I don't want to work anymore.
You don't want to work anymore? What's going on? So we have a lady, right, who after working says she wants to be provided for. And I wonder what's changed in her mentality, from being a boss babe to now wanting a provider. Let's keep watching.
Hot take, but I don't want to work anymore. God has completely removed that boss babe mentality from me.
Oh dear. Oh my goodness. God has removed that boss babe mentality from you? How old does she look? Let's say around 35, right? So at 35 now, I'm assuming she's in her 30s. At that age range, you want to now be provided for? Why not have the mentality when you were 23 and 24? Like it's like after a certain age, these women now they drop all the feminine stuff, they drop all the girl boss stuff, or the boss babe stuff, and now they want to be all conservative, or they want a conservative man, or they want to be provided for. No, in my opinion, women in their youth, women who are 22, 23, 24, right? They're the ones that deserve to be provided for. I'm sorry, if you've given your body away to other dudes and your time away to other dudes and other things, no, I don't think you should be provided for. Let's carry on watching.
I desire nothing more than to be provided for. Now, let me say, if somebody's
oh dear,
providing for you, I truly believe, though, that you are serving them and serving your family. I don't want somebody to just be providing for me and I'm like laying on the couch doing nothing. I want to serve my family if my husband is providing for me.
So why weren't you doing this before? Why have you changed up? And don't use God as an example, man. And that's what I'm saying, brothers. Like, be careful of women in the church. Be careful of women in the church, bro. Just because she goes to church and she wears a long skirt, don't mean she's holy. Like, I want to be seeing women who are 21, 22 with this type of mentality. Because it seems to me like the women who talk like this, right, have spent their 20s sleeping around, spend their 20s, being with different dudes, being girl boss babes, and now they want to slow down and just be provided for. No. These are signs you have to watch. Now, I'm not saying she's a 3 or 4. I'm speaking in general. Okay? No. Women in this age range are not getting that princess treatment.
And it's so funny because for so many years I had this super masculine, I want to be a boss babe and I want.
There you go. You see, a lot of these young chicks, right, they've been taught in school, right, to be a part of, the capitalism media structure, be a boss babe, blah, blah, blah. Now they find out that, working your whole life, right, for the man, waking up early, it's not really fun, is it? It's not really fun. You could have been feminine, submissive, and just had submit to a guy, but no.
I do all these things and I still enjoy what I do. I'm a hairstylist. I run a small business and I make content on the side and I love what I do. It brings me so much joy to spread the gospel online and I get to make people feel pretty all day. It's a privilege and an honor to do my job.
Okay.
However, with that being said,
okay,
I would much rather be cooking and cleaning for my husband and running my kids to soccer practice. If I had to choose one or the other, I'm for sure every time going to choose my husband and my family. But
it's too late. It's too late because a lot of men have checked out. A lot of men don't want to provide for American women anymore. A lot of men don't want to even date American women anymore. A lot of men don't even approach American women anymore. Right? So you have a pandemic in America where women have reached an older age, where they've lived crazy lifestyles in their 20s now, and they're in their 30s or 40s, and now they're talking about they want to be provided for, blah blah blah. Two things stop that from happening. Number one, the American economy is bad, right? One income isn't enough, right, to provide for you and multiple children, especially in big cities. Number two, right, most men are becoming passport bros. It makes much more economic sense to be providing for a young, fertile, feminine, submissive woman who's 24, 23, 25, 21, 20 in a cheap country abroad. So you give the option of you give the option to a guy, right? Hey, would you rather be a passport bro, right? Would you rather be a passport bro living in Brazil, earning 100K US dollars, right, where your money goes a lot more further, okay, and you're providing for your feminine, beautiful, submissive 21-year-old wife as a 4-year-old man, right, okay, or you're going to be in America dealing with a 30-year-old or 35-year-old chick who's done with a boss babe mentality. You're living in Chicago, high cost of living, the woman's past her youth, right? Beauty is almost gone. The sweetness of a young woman is no longer in her mentality. Who are you going to pick? It's over. We're not providing for West women anymore. It's over. You chose a boss babe lifestyle. You chose capitalism over family. You chose, your boss over family, and you can't just come back. No.
I don't even have yet, but I know that the Lord puts the desire. He knows the desires of our heart because he puts them there. So it's just funny that the Lord will completely change the way that you think.
Nah, nope. And 2025, a lot of you women gotta stop using God and the Lord for apparently changing how you think and how you want to live life now. No, I'm sorry. No, it's too much. Because if you don't give me your best years and your prime years, I don't want nothing to do with you. And I think men also need to have that mentality as well, right? And this is why when you're a passport bro, with your resources, with your money, with your status, you can get women in her prime years abroad. We are not settling for no old chick who's dried up. No, we're not doing that. You got to go abroad, right? To find that magical woman. Now this woman, she may be, I'm sure she's a good woman, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, we're passport bros and we seek better fortunes abroad. Okay? And we're not providing for any woman. Now, this woman may, have a husband, a good woman, blah, blah, blah. However, she's Western. And she says she's a boss babe, girl babe. Nope. We don't want women who have had that mentality, who think like that, who currently have that mentality. We are done for. No. Okay? So get your passports. And if you want to be a provider, man, there's nothing wrong with that. Take that abroad, please. Don't date in the West anymore, and don't provide for no Western chick. Don't provide for no Western chick, bro. Don't do it.